Hello, all you crazy kids. Well, the crazy biggin preaching about the sun simulator for the past year or more don't sound so crazy now, do I? Wired Magazine just released Photo of the Week. Scientists fire up the world's largest artificial sun without melting the Earth. Well, let me tell you something. This artificial sun has been fired up many times at every sunrise, every day for the past, I don't know, 2 years or so. Okay, here it is. This is it. It exists, which I've been telling everybody about. But no, this is all crazy talk, right? If you've used a magnifying glass to, say, fry an ant under the summer sun, you have a general idea of what the Sinlight solar simulator does. The enormous machine, which looks like an insect's eye, uses 149 lamps to simulate sunlight, making it a handy tool for testing things like solar panels or generating clean energy. Okay, that right there is what you call a cover story or a um, an icing story that hides the cake, the meat of what's really going on. They had to say that it exists because they've got an enormous one right over Earth that is mimicking our sun right now, every day. So when you see those really pretty deep orange sunsets, that's our real sun. But that's our real sun, what it looks like all day now, unless they turn this machine on. The white sun you see is not the real sun. It is magnification of light from our sun being amplified in addition to this, what did they call it? Light solar simulator to mimic what our regular sun should be doing right now. But our regular sun is going to sleep because all of its magnetics are being sucked out. Its energy is being taken by a brown dwarf that was a sun but lost all its electrons. So now it's just a sun core, like a stellar core, that still produces the energy, has the enormous magnetics, but it has no light, visible light. So it's taking the energy from the sun. This right and as it gets closer, it's going to get brighter because as it gets heated up more from our taking our sun's energy. It's like if you have two containers hooked together and one is full of water and the other one has nothing in it, and you put a pipe between the two and a valve. When you turn that valve, the water is going to immediately level itself off by running into the empty container. And it'll be leveled in some in both containers. That's what is happening to our sun when our binary sun, or this brown dwarf, it might not even be our binaries, but this particular brown dwarf that's what's happening to us right now. And there's about to be some biblical events go on. We're in tribulation since September 23rd of 2017. Okay, first 3.5 years is the buildup. The last 3.5 years are not going to be pretty, and it's going to get. I suggest you all start taking what I'm saying seriously and preparing your families for the worst, because everything that you can do in your life right now doesn't matter if it's not preparing for the next 5 years. Like, seriously. Food, water, a place to hide, underground. Um, Research the areas that are most likely to have effects from uh, planetary disasters, earthquakes, volcanoes, tsunamis, so forth. Find out where the actual hard, what do you call it? The plate in the earth that's not dirt, like the rock, actual rock foundation of the planet. You want to be on that. You don't want to be on the dirt part. You want to be on the hard part of the ground anyway. But that won't even matter. it will help you, but there's going to be a period of time when everybody's going to have to take cover for a while. It's called fire from the sky, but I don't want to go there right now. I mean, I've already said too much about that right now. I just mainly wanted to make this video to vindicate myself because I've had so many people call me completely insane for talking about their NASA having a sun simulator, which, oh, they're going to say, oh, well, okay, Biggin, yeah, they have one. You're using it for testing, but there's none in space, right? Okay. Well, first there wasn't one at all. It didn't exist. Now it exists, but it's not in space. Look at this guy compared to this thing. Okay, everybody said, "Oh, a solar sail, a solar simulator." Do you know how big that thing would have to be? There's no way they could do that. Bullshit. They're done it. It's done. Patents have been. I can show you all the patents. They've been FOIA, Freedom of Information requests. I'm trying to remember exactly. I think it was 52. They started patents with this thing. And then all those patents are now, you can find them at Internet Archive. Just type in Sun Simulator. But anyways, this is, things are coming. Things are getting real. I mean, this is amazing technology that they can do this. And I'm going to tell you something that once I saw this for the first time 2 years ago, it reminded me of a biblical saying that the only way to the Father is through the Son, right? Okay, well, what is the Antichrist? The artificial sun, or, and that's supposed to be. So the artificial sun is now coming onto Earth, okay? We have the Father, Son, and now the artificial sun, or Antichrist. Do you think it's coincidence right now that we have a fake sun coming on Earth? Yeah, as above, so below.